next presentation, I'd like to invite Khera Kim to speak with us, and I'll just introduce Khera. Khera is actually an endorsed nurse practitioner specializing in geriatrics, palliative care, dementia care, and delirium management. And Khera has extensive experience as a registered nurse for over 17 years in the areas of medical surgical nursing, intensive care, aged care, palliative care, and dementia care in various countries, including the Philippines, the United States, and Australia. Khera has various experience and the first official dementia and delirium nurse practitioner for Queensland Health. That is actually amazing, in the Metro North Brisbane. Her postgraduate studies are in chronic disease and palliative care and nurse practitioner studies at the University of Queensland. Khera, welcome.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Kasha and Helen, for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to share my journey. My name is Khera Kim, and I'm a nurse practitioner that specializes with the care of the older person and persons living with dementia. Before I begin, I know we've already done it earlier, but before I begin, I would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today and pay my respects to the elders past and present. I extend that respect to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today. I thank everyone for the opportunity to share my experience as an aged care worker and share some information that may help others overcome the challenges in progressing their careers within the aged care workforce. Through my journey, I have learned valuable lessons that I hope will inspire and motivate others to pursue their own paths, hopefully with determination and resilience. I believe that together we can overcome any obstacles and achieve our career goals. To truly grasp the complexities of working in aged care, I think it's crucial to delve into some key facts. I know some of the facts have been mentioned by Kasha earlier. This understanding will equip you as well with the knowledge and preparation needed for a successful career in aged care. The Australian aged care sector has predominantly female and culturally diverse workforce and a significant number of direct care workers that are employed on a casual basis. When pursuing a career in aged care, I think you must know the challenges and barriers that may impede your advancement, and knowing about these hurdles in advance can help you plan your career and navigate around them. While the pathway may be complex, there are, however, a lot of opportunities that are available out there to assist you. If you are considering a career in aged care, becoming a nurse practitioner might be a good option. I'm biased because I'm a nurse practitioner, obviously. However, you might meet you need to meet several requirements to be eligible as a nurse practitioner or apply for a nurse practitioner studies program. First and foremost, a postgraduate qualification in a relevant clinical field is a must, preferably obtained within the last 10 years. Additionally, you must hold a current registration as a nurse, the Division 1, without any conditions with APRA. And as part of your applications, you must submit a statement of service from your employer outlining your professional experience and achievements. And in addition to this, you'll also need to complete other relevant forms and provide letters of support from at least 2 senior clinicians, such as a nurse practitioner or a senior medical officers. Additionally, you also need to meet APRA's requirement, which I believe now, obviously it includes application in NMBA and meeting the vital requirements as a skilled and experienced nurse to be able to function autonomously and in collaboration with other team members. There is also a need to meet the requirement for that equivalent full-time experience, at least 3 years, or that's 5,000 hours at an advanced clinical nursing level of training, at least within the past 6 years. And that's from an accredited or approved nurse practitioner course. Despite the many obstacles, it is a lengthy process sounds like a lengthy process to become a nurse practitioner. Despite all those obstacles and difficulties that come with advancing a career in aged care, there's still a lot of opportunities available to support us. And in fact, I'm one of the recipients of that. I was able to finish my studies both with chronic disease and palliative care, as well as my nurse practitioner studies with the aid of Australian College of Nursing through their scholarship. Like everyone in our field, I'm flexing my face there too. I didn't realize it's too big. Like everyone in our field, I have experienced the ups and downs of working in aged care as an internationally trained nurse. It has been fulfilling and filled with challenges and opportunities for growth. And I hope with me sharing my story, I can inspire others to pursue the career progression that I did and also achieve their dreams like I did. I began my professional journey in aged care as a community support worker or a personal carer. Later, I worked as a personal care in the residential aged care space and moved up the professional ladder. It was difficult time for me when I moved to Australia and transitioning to a new specialty area from acute care, intensive care, and going to geriatrics in the residential aged care space. However, instead of backing down, believe me, the temptation was really strong. Um, I'd like to, would have loved to return just to my comfort zone, going to acute care. However, I chose to embrace the challenge as an opportunity for personal and professional growth. This experience have been invaluable in shaping me into the competent and compassionate professional I am today. I am really grateful for the positive impact this career has had on my life and the lives of those I have had the privilege of supporting and caring. Transitioning from acute care to aged care was challenging experience. As a personal carer, I had to relearn all my bedside care skills. It allowed me to see my residents as a unique individual with their own stories and their own needs. This experience motivated me to provide holistic care beyond the physical needs and become a stepping stone for my career. I had to learn and adjust to the Australian healthcare system. As I progressed, I was able to lead a dementia framework of care project, and that's where I honed my expertise in dementia care. I work hard to complete my Masters of Chronic Disease and Palliative Care and Masters of Nurse Practitioner Studies. Today, I am proud to be an aged care nurse practitioner and a nurse practitioner that specializes in dementia and delirium care. In a daily basis, I use my skills and experience to try to make an impact in the lives of those under my care positively. Many of us has a go-to story that we turn when we're struggling and begin to question our career decision in aged care. Believe me, it's almost every other day or once a week I have this moment, and this is my go-to story. I'd like to share this one, and hopefully you'd also find your own go-to story that you go back to when the days are just challenging. So this is Dai. She was an 85 years old residential aged care facility resident. She moved to the facility 5 years ago to be with her husband, Ben. Sadly, Ben passed away 3 years ago due to end-stage COPD. The following year, Dai's health began to deteriorate. Her congestive heart failure worsened and her symptoms became more severe, requiring multiple hospitalization. Dai began expressing her wishes to stay in the facility the next time that she became unwell, both to the staff at the RACF and to her family as well. She even managed to document her preferences in statement of choice form. When Dai became very unwell following a chest infection, she did not recover despite several courses of antibiotics. At that point, she was faced with a decision of whether to go to the hospital or to remain in the facility. Unfortunately, Dai's doctor was away on holiday at that time. Fortunately, I was doing my rounds at the facility when the staff asked me to see her. After reviewing her condition and chatting with her about her preferences and goals of care. We spoke to her family, who was very supportive about her decision. We then commenced her on palliative care pathway, and we were able to chart some anticipatory palliative care medications for her. When her GP returned, we were able to work closely with her, as well as the nurses that were looking after her in the facility, so that we could ensure that she received the best possible care. She was incredibly grateful for that, the compassionate care that she received at the facility. She was able to stay at the facility surrounded by the photos and mementos of her beloved late husband, Ben, and her family. And I remember her asking me to see her weeks after our initial consultation. We were, tweaking medications as well, collaborating with other healthcare provider, allied health, to manage her symptoms, and um, really to help her have that quality life at the remaining days of her weeks. There were a few discussions with her family about whether she was ready to go, although she managed to bounce back a few times, but never the same level as she was previously. And then one day, the nurses told me that Di actually mentioned to them that she thinks it's time. So her symptoms became worse, and we've commenced her on syringe driver, and Di passed away peacefully, surrounded by her loving family. So I guess the take home that I would want to share as well, based on my experience, is that if you're interested in fulfilling a career that allows you to positively impact the lives of others, working in aged care is an excellent choice. Working in aged care has been one of the most fulfilling journeys of my career. Like every day, I have the privilege of making a tangible difference in the lives of those I care for, enhancing their quality of life and bringing comfort and joy to their days. Building a genuine connections with them is a professional duty for me, and a profoundly personal experience that fills my heart with warmth and fulfillment. I've encountered the unique challenges in this field that have propelled me in my personal and professional growth, from mastering the dementia care to refining my skills in palliative care. Each experience has expanded my expertise and opened new doors for advancement. But beyond the skills and knowledge I gained, the valid reward lies in the profound sense of purpose that comes from knowing I'm positively impacting someone's golden years. It's a privilege to be trusted with their care and to witness the difference our support makes in their lives. Working with older adults is a two-way street. We give them respect, and they give us respect and gratitude in return. Every interaction reminds us of their invaluable contributions to the society. It's a vital service that not only supports the elderly but enriches our entire community. So if you're seeking a career that challenges you, you're in the right place. You're in aged care. It's a very rewarding industry. So just flexing a little bit, as an aged care nurse practitioner, I work in Southern Cross Care and the Metro North Health as well. Was able and I have the privilege to showcase the values that international nurses can bring to drive excellence in care. I have been honored to receive several recognitions for driving excellence in the care among the most vulnerable group of patients. With all the accolades and achievements I have received, I am deeply grateful to Di and others who have inspired me and fueled my passion for aged care. Their influence has been a driving force in my journey, igniting a deep commitment to making a positive impact in the lives of others. It has been a truly inspirational journey, and I am grateful for the opportunity to impact people's lives positively. And as someone who has worked in aged care industry for some time, I can attest to the fact that it's both challenging and rewarding. Looking forward, we need to come up with a plan to support our diverse workforce and make progress. It's important to celebrate our rich culture, remind ourselves of the unique skills we possess, and be the driving force for the change that will improve the aged care system for everyone involved. Thank you for allowing me to share my story. I hope that in one way or another, this will give some inspiration in your journey in the aged care setting.
Khera, thank you for an excellent presentation about sharing your journey, but also highlighting there are the challenges, but also the rewards at the end. And I think it's great to see, we've got also the next speaker is also a nurse practitioner, to see exactly what that role means in aged care, because more and more nurses are going through that pathway. So it was fantastic. And I agree with you. We all have that one story, that one resident, that one family that we do remember quite positively. So thank you.